The dungeon atrocities. It is easy to look at Cape Coast Castle and see beauty with the white walls, the ocean view, the calm breeze, but beneath this calm surface lies one of the darkest chapters in human history. Deep below the castle were the dungeons. This is where thousands of African men, women, and children were imprisoned during the transatlantic slave trade. These were not rooms, they were cages, dark, airless, and overcrowded beyond imagination. In some of these dungeons, over 200 people were forced into a single space. No beds, no windows, no proper ventilation, just darkness and the smell of human suffering. People were kept here for weeks, sometimes months, standing, sleeping on the same floor, where waste, blood, and sweat mixed together. Disease spread quickly. There was no medical care. No escape, no hope. If someone fell sick, they were left there. If someone died, their body could remain among the living for hours or longer. Imagine the fear, the silence, the cries. Now, what makes this even more disturbing is what existed just above these dungeons, right above the suffering, were the living quarters of European officers. Spacious rooms, fresh air, food and comfort. Some even had views of the ocean. So while people below were fighting to survive, those above lived in relative peace. It was a clear divide, not just in space, but in humanity. There was also a punishment cell, a place for those who resisted, or those who were simply unlucky. This cell was completely dark. No light entered, no food was given. People sent there were left to die slowly, not as punishment alone, but as a warning to others. And then there was the final stage, the door of no return into a future of slavery. Most would never see their families again. Many would not survive the journey, and yet this was the reality for countless people. The dungeons of Cape Coast Castle remain silent, empty, but not forgotten. Visitors walk through these spaces now, not as prisoners, but as witnesses, witnesses to history, witnesses to pain, and witnesses to the strength of those who endured it, because even in darkness there was survival. Even in suffering there was resilience. The story of these dungeons is not just about cruelty. It is about remembering. It is about honoring those who live and those who did not. And it is a reminder that history must never be ignored, because the walls may be silent, but the truth they hold still speaks. Door of nitrogen monoxide return. It is just a door, small, narrow, easy to miss if you're not paying attention. But this door changed millions of lives forever. Prisoners were led through this narrow exit. Once they crossed it, they were taken to ships waiting at the shore, ships that would carry them across the Atlantic Ocean. To be continued. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. After surviving the dungeon,